Hello again everyone, I hope you're all well. It's a Saturday today and I'm back in Kent. I'm in Westerham with Candice. We're doing a little walk out of the book. It's a 5-mile walk. The weather, as you can see, is absolutely glorious. Summer is finally on its way. And yeah, we cracked out the sunglasses, sun hat, sun cream, t-shirts. We're going to be doing a little wild camp later on up near Hever Castle. And that's a separate walk as well, and a separate video. But yeah, this is a little day walk around Westerham, and it's also the home, or was the home, of Sir Winston Churchill, and his famous house Chartwell is nearby. We might be sort of passing the gates of it. I don't think we'll be going in there, but I'll tell you a little bit about the history of that and the history of Westerham as well. We've just arrived at the church, which is the start of the walk. So yeah, should be a good one. I'm looking forward to this. Wanted to do it for a while. Enough talking, let's get walking. It might be right in the heart of the Kentish commuter belt, but there's something timeless and deliciously rural about Westerham. It would be easy to imagine that the village has slept peacefully for centuries, undisturbed by the outside world, but during World War II, fighter aeroplanes frequently darkened the skies above Westerham, as pilots from nearby Biggin Hill airfield battled overhead to save Britain from invasion. By coincidence, Winston Churchill's country retreat was in Westerham, and this walk takes you past the entrance. Quebec House is the childhood home of General James Wolfe, who was born here in 1727. He became a national hero when he died in the battle for the British in 1759. The house retains its period features, and there is an exhibition on the Battle of Quebec, as well as an attractive garden. We're outside probably the biggest historical part of the walk today. We're outside Chartwell House, here just on the outskirts of Westerham, and this is where the late great Sir Winston Churchill lived. As you can see, it's quite busy today there. People are coming and going in there. The walk doesn't really go anywhere sort of near the house. I can't even see it through the trees here. But I'll tell you a little bit about Churchill. There he is, the man himself. Owned by the National Trust. What don't they own? Probably overpriced anyway. Churchill, 1874 to 1965, bought Chartwell in 1922 after losing his parliamentary seat, and at a time when many thought that his political career was over. The house, which required extensive renovation, offered outstanding views over the Weald of Kent. By the time Churchill was re-elected in 1924, Chartwell was the family home. When Churchill was made Chancellor of the Exchequer in 1924, his official residence was in Downing Street. However, he would return to Chartwell at weekends and would dictate budget proposals in his bath. In 1929, the Conservative government lost power, and once again it looked as if Churchill's career was over. He turned his energies to writing. He had always been a prolific author, and would work for hours in his study. His daily routine at Chartwell was a fascinating mixture of hard work and hedonism. He wouldn't get up until 11 a.m, preferring to dictate letters and articles to his secretaries while still in bed. After bathing, he'd walk in the garden before going to his study to work until lunch, which would usually be a grand affair with champagne, brandy and cigars. Churchill would return to his study for a few hours before going back to bed at 5 p.m. for a nap. After dinner, distinguished guests include Charlie Chaplin and T.E. Lawrence, who sat at the table dressed as an Arabian warlord. He would return to his study and work into the early hours, sometimes dictating a phenomenal 3,000 words in one session. When war was declared, Churchill was again offered a ministerial position, and in 1940 he was made Prime Minister. After the war, Churchill returned to his beloved Chartwell and spent his last years here, writing in the study, painting and pottering in the garden. Welcome back everyone. We're nearly at the end of the walk, nearly back at Westerham. It's been a really nice walk. We followed, probably for 3/4 of the route, the Greensand Way, which we're on right now. It's a really nice, easy route to follow. Good paths, well signposted. Seen a couple of dog walkers out and stuff, and the weather's been great. We've sort of mostly been in the shade of the trees in the forest here, so it's been really good. Bluebells are everywhere, lots of birds singing. So we're just looking for a pub when we get back to have a drink, maybe nice pub lunch. Candice, highlights?
The woods, I do like the woods. And French Street or?
French Street, yeah.
That was really beautiful, that was.
So just in case you didn't hear that, the woodland and French Street, which was a tiny little hamlet.
The private graveyard. That was quite rare.
Yeah, there was a private little graveyard back at French Street and with dogs.
What's your highlight?
Oh, what's my highlight?
Yeah.
All of it being with you, innit?
Yeah, being with me.
Charmer. Oh, Tom, you old charmer. Welcome back everyone. As you can see, we're back in Westerham on the green here in front of the Churchill statue, and that's the end of this walk and this video. Hope you've enjoyed it. The weather has been absolutely lovely. Hope you're enjoying the nice weather wherever you are, and yeah, thanks for the support as always. We've just gone and bought lunch in the co-op, probably head to a pub as well though, grab some food and a cider or two in there. Yeah, anyways, thank you for watching, thanks for the support, and you'll see us again soon. See you later. Cheers, bye.